Welcome to the Recon Trader. In today's video, I will share with you a few of the reasons why I would decide to close one of my Bitsgap crypto trading grid bots. Now, if you're not familiar with Bitsgap, it's an all-in-one crypto trading platform. They offer a trading terminal, which I have started to use a lot more in my day trading. They have an arbitrage feature. You can demo or paper trade with their platform, and today we'll be taking a look at the grid bots and the reasons why I would decide to close one of my grid bots. You can actually get started for free with a 14-day free trial. Now, I will drop a link down in the description below, and when you use that link, you'll actually receive the Pro plan for free for that 14-day trial. Now, after your trial period expires, you could always go with the basic plan for $19 a month, and that would get you 2 active trading bots. Or if you thought you wanted to have a few more trading bots, you could step up to the advanced plan, and that would get you 5 active trading bots. And as far as the plan I use is the Pro plan, but I typically have somewhere between 5 to 10 grid bots running at the same time. So that's enough jaw-jacking. Let's take a look at a couple grid bots I've closed down, and I will actually be closing at least one grid bot today as well. So once you log into your Bitsgap account, you would come over to your bots tab here at the top of the screen, and that will bring you to your bots dashboard. And you can see I currently have 4 bots live and running, but we'll jump over to spot history, which will be a handful of bots that I recently closed down. Now, the first one I didn't actually close, and this is the first reason why one of my grid trading bots would be closed, and that is because of a stop loss. This particular bot got stopped out because the stop loss got hit. And you can see that had I still had this bot live and running, here was the stop loss level, I would still be below my stop loss level. So wishing and hoping the price will rebound, that's not a strategy. So as you all know, I'm a firm believer in a stop loss, which allows you to regroup and perhaps redeploy, which is exactly what I did on GRT. I had trading GRT BTC, but due to BTC's recent pump in price, it was no longer desirable to deploy that bot. So what I did was I changed it to GRT USDT, and I deployed that bot about 6 days ago, and it's underperforming to my standards. I'd like to see this as an average daily bot profit of 1% per day. However, you need to be patient and give these bots an opportunity to run. And so I will typically give my grid bots a week to maybe 2 weeks to actually maneuver. And of course, that's taking into consideration market conditions. So I will continue to let GRT trade. And keep in mind, I don't trade crap coins, so I'm perfectly fine holding GRT during this time frame. In addition to, I still have a stop loss set up, so if it does completely dump, I'll be stopped out. Now, the second reason I would stop a bot would be because it's moved out of its trading range, and that's actually what happened with ADA BTC. When the price of BTC pumped up to new all-time highs, the trading pair of ADA BTC no longer became as profitable as it had been for almost 2 months. You can see I had this bot running for a month and 38 days, perhaps a little too long. And what ended up happening was the price action moved below the bottom of my grid, so I was no longer in the grid range. So at that point, I gave it a couple opportunities. I let it run for a couple more days, and I tried to let it get back into range, but it failed to get back in range. And as you can see, the last 2 days, I earned 0 BTC and 0 BTC. So at that point, I decided to close the bot, reassess the situation, and again I redeployed ADA, only this time it was ADA USDT pairing, and so far over an 8-day period it is achieving its objective of 1% profit per day as far as bot profit goes. However, I am actually more concerned about the overall change, and it is lagging there, so I'll keep an eye on this bot. But overall, it's doing what I would expect in the first 8 days of engagement. Now, the next reason I would actually close down one of my trading bots is because of underperformance. And REN USDT, I deployed 22 days ago, almost a month, and it's only achieving 0.51% profit per day. And in my book, that's just underperforming. And the reality is the change profit is actually almost half of what the actual bot profit is. So this is not going in the right direction. So at this point, I will actually close this bot down. So I just click on this circle with the line through it, as I would call it, the no bozo sign. And then you're asked, how would you like to close the bot? And in this case, I want to sell my REN at market price. Now, if you wanted to hold the REN, you could certainly just cancel all orders and it will just cancel all the orders. But in this case, I want it to sell REN at the market price, which will also close the bot, cancel all orders, and the bot will be finished. And so next, I just click close bot, and the bot's been canceled and has been moved over to the spot history tab that you can now see. And now the final reason why I would actually close a bot is going to be lock-in profit. And in this case, we're looking at Uni. And there we can see that market order was finally placed and it sold all my REN. And so with that confirmation, that bot is completely finished. And so getting back to Uni, I want to lock in this profit. It has been trading for just over a month now. It was for a long time over that 1% threshold. It's now starting to slip. And with that being said, I want to lock in this over 36% gain in a 1 month period. Now, my objective for my grid bots is accumulation of profit over the long term. I don't look for my grid bots to give me 30% profit in 1 or 2 days. I do day trading for that type of profit. I don't look for a grid bot to do that. I'm basically looking for a grid bot to act as a hedge and basically buy the dips and sell the rips up. But with that all being said, let's lock in that 36% profit. So again, no bozo sign, click on that. And in this case, again, I'm going to sell at the market price. Now, I hold Uni long term as well, and that position is not involved in any bot trading. I just happen to hold a bag of Uni for the long term investment. I got into it somewhere under $10, and I'll just hold that for the long term. It's a project I believe in. So now let's go ahead and sell at market price the amount of Uni that I actually do hold, and we'll go ahead and close the bot. Bot canceled. And it's been moved over to my spot history. We've locked in that profit. And market order has been placed for the last 8 Uni that I actually did hold. And the market order was filled pretty much instantly. So that bot is finished. The mission was accomplished. And we've locked in our profit. So I basically showed you 4 reasons why I would choose to close down a crypto trading grid bot. The first one being obviously a stop loss. The second reason is another good reason. When the price moves out of the kill zone, basically, you're no longer getting trades because you're no longer within the grids. So obviously you want to close that bot down and reconsider redeploying that bot. Now the third reason is just pure underperformance. Like GRT here is on the verge of, after a few more days, if it doesn't pick up its performance, I'll close the bot down and regroup and reconsider redeployment. And the last reason was to lock in those profits. And I will let a bot run as long as it's achieving its objective. And so if the Uni USDT grid bot was still performing over that 1% profit per day, and you can see it was running for a month and 39 days, I would have let this continue to run as long as the numbers were looking good. But I'm starting to see some slippage, and it's starting to underperform. So that is why I would decide to close this bot down. And now I'm really down to 2 bots. And so I will be doing some recon in the next few days to find new bots to deploy. So you might want to shoot that subscribe button now so you don't miss out on those videos of the new bots that I deploy here in the very near future. Also, if you like this video, do me a favor, spike a like. If you have any questions or comments, leave those in the comment section down below. I will leave a link to Bitsgap in the description down below. And until next time, remember, never send your money into battle without first doing your recon. See you in the next video.